Once upon a time, in the heart of a bustling city, there lived a woman named Emma. At 28, she was on the cusp of what she thought would be the happiest moment of her life, her engagement to Jake, a charismatic 31-year-old who seemed to embody the perfect partner. With his charming smile and infectious laughter, he captivated not just her, but her entire family. It was a love that sparkled like the diamond on her finger, one she believed was destined to last. However, beneath the glimmering surface of their relationship lurked shadows of deceit. Emma had always trusted her instincts, but the signs were subtle at first. Jake had become excessively protective of his phone, carrying it everywhere, even into the bathroom, as if it were a beloved pet. Late nights spent together were often interrupted by the faint buzzing of notifications, igniting a flicker of doubt in Emma's heart. Yet, love often blinds even the most vigilant souls. One evening, while Jake dozed on the couch, his phone buzzed with a name that sent icy tendrils of suspicion spiraling through her. Carla, work, kiss. Emma's heart raced, and a tempest brewed within her. She knew better than to jump to conclusions, yet the urge to uncover the truth was too strong to resist. The next few days were a blur of frantic searching and gut-wrenching discoveries. Her heart shattered as she unearthed a trail of betrayal. Carla, along with Becky, Amber, and Jess, were not mere acquaintances, but echoes of Jake's infidelities. He had been leading a double life, and the realization felt like a cold knife twisting in her chest. In that moment of despair, Emma stood at a crossroads. She could confront him, demand answers, and walk away quietly. But the thought of leaving without a fight made her blood boil. No, she had poured 3 years into this relationship, and she refused to let him slip away unscathed. Instead, she hatched a plan, one that would expose Jake for who he truly was before their friends and family. With the engagement party looming, set to unfold at his parents' grand home, Emma meticulously crafted a highlight reel of Jake's betrayal. Screenshots of flirty messages, selfies where he pined for the affection of others, and damning voice notes echoed his lies. She felt a mix of anticipation and dread, but she was resolute. This was her moment to reclaim her strength. The night of the party was a kaleidoscope of laughter, clinking glasses, and cheerful chatter. Friends and family celebrated what they believed was a love story on the brink of a beautiful chapter. But as the evening wore on, Emma felt the weight of the truth pressing on her shoulders like a heavy cloak. When the time came to speak, she rose, her heart pounding like a drum, and raised her glass. "I just want to say a few words about my amazing fiancé," she began, her voice steady despite the chaos within. The room's laughter faded into a tense silence as she plugged her phone into the Bluetooth speaker. The first screenshot illuminated the TV, followed by another, and then another. Gasps filled the room, and Jake stood frozen, a ghostly pallor washing over him. "What the fuck, Jake?" his sister cried, her voice laced with disbelief. Emma felt a surge of exhilaration mixed with sorrow. She let the slideshow run, each image like a dagger piercing the illusion Jake had created. After what felt like an eternity, she simply stated, "I think that speaks for itself. There won't be a wedding. Thank you all for coming," before walking out with her head held high. The night air was crisp as she slipped into the car with her best friend, each breath an act of liberation. She never looked back. In the days that followed, Jake's world crumbled. His mother reached out, her voice heavy with remorse, expressing that he had let down not just Emma, but everyone who cared for him. The repercussions of his actions reverberated through his life, leading to a demotion at work, and whispers of betrayal haunted him like shadows. Emma found solace in knowing she had reclaimed her narrative, her strength echoing long after she walked away. The moral of her story became a mantra. When someone reveals their true self, do not simply believe them. Ensure the world sees it too. And as she moved forward, she embraced a future untainted by the specter of deceit, ready to love fiercely and authentically again.